What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Mr. Make Life Happen. Hope you guys are having a super blessed day because life is so good. Today I want to talk about the Potter's house. The Potter's house. Do you remember a time in your life when you wanted something? Maybe it was just a thought. Maybe it was just an idea, but now you have it. Do you remember that one point, that specific time, it was just a desire, but now you can actually see it? When you say, I remember when, you're implying that you are in a different state. You are implying that you are in a new reality. So for example, when I say, I remember when I used to live in Puerto Rico, that implies now that I'm now living in a new residence, my new state. When you say, I remember when, you shift states in consciousness to that specific time. You are consciously aware of your new reality. Remember, consciousness creates all reality. So you can use this process of I remember when to shift your consciousness into a new reality. You can use this I remember technique for anything you desire. I remember when I didn't have a job. I remember when I didn't have any money. So if I say, I remember when I didn't have a job, it implies that I do have a job now. If I was to say, I remember when I didn't have any money, that implies that I do have money. I could also say something like, I remember when I wasn't able to donate to charity. Now that actually implies that today I can actually donate. You can persist and assume on something to be as you desire. You can say, I remember when, and hold on to that faith with vision, and it will manifest no matter the evidence, even if it tells you that it can't be so. Imagination creates all reality. We are molding and molding within our imagination everything that is happening within our world. The world is a reflection of our imagination. Where the mind goes, the feet soon will follow. Where the mind goes, the feet soon will follow. Everyone in the world is us pushed out. Instead of trying to get rid of unwanted objects, we simply remold them. Realize that this is who we are. We take the vessel made of clay, and we are the clay. We are the potter. The potter is your own wonderful human imagination, and we reshape it. Then in its own good time, let it come into being. The vision, which you have now reshaped by saying, I am, has its own appointed hour. It will flower and it will ripen. If it seems to take a while, be patient. It will not be late. So now think of a place far away. For example, maybe you want to go on a trip. Think of that trip. Draw it near to you. Think from the trip, not of the trip. So for example, if I wanted to go to Brazil, I would think from Brazil and not of Brazil. So now I would occupy the scene of Brazil. This is my new reality. I would think of my current residence from Brazil. So I would give it all tones of reality. So I can't be in Brazil and my current residence at the same time. So to prove in my imagination that I am in Brazil, I would think of my current residence from Brazil. I would give it all the tones of reality as if I am in Brazil, and I would think of my current residence. So my new state, my new reality is I am currently in Brazil. So as I am in my scene, I would give it all sensory vividness, all tones of reality, and then I would drop it. I've tried this multiple times, and I know that from experience, with persistent assumption, your faith will bring forth your new reality. You will cross a bridge of incidents that will start to be built. You do not build it, but a series of events will happen that will lead you to pass over to the bridge that will take you from the state that you are now to the state that you are in your imagination. There is nothing that you will actually have to do about it. Think about the person you want to be, not the person others say you should be. Think of the person you really want to be. Say it and name it. Hold on to that vision. Carry conversations in your mind and your imagination from the premise of the person you want to be. So if you're having conversations with others, what conversations would you have with them? What would they say to you? What would you say to them in your mind's eye? Hold on to that vision and persist on it. So mold yourself into that person, feeling the assumption of the person you want to be. You're not discarding yourself. You're not jumping off the bridge simply because you don't like who you are or because you're not in the state that you want to be. But you are simply just remolding yourself. You are remolding your mind. You are remolding your imagination. Wherever you are in garments in that body, that is heaven. Heaven is not a location. Heaven is not an area. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Wherever you go in garment in that body, in that heaven, everything is perfect. If you're not the person you would like to be, ask yourself, what type of person do I want to be? Ask yourself, what amount of income do I desire? Where do I want to live? When you ask yourself this desire, don't base it on what you think you're capable of doing. It doesn't matter what you're possible of doing or what others are possible of doing. Ask your desire, hold to the vision, and stay faithful to it. All you need to know is what you desire and assume yourself to be that person. Start to see the world from the assumption of the person you wish to be. Live in the end as if it's already happened. Give it all the tones of reality, all the vividness. And believe me, your vision will manifest in a way that you're not aware of. It builds itself, the bridge of incidents. The bridge that you will walk over to your fulfilled desire. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video at your command, Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, go out there and use your gifts and make life happen. Peace.